Hi, Anti-Society! Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet, and finally, we are watching When Life Gives You Tangerines, episode 2. This is more ambitious than I thought it was gonna be, because there's so many different elements going on with this, of the coming of age, of the how do women fit into the dynamic of everything that's going on, of like class. I cried a few times. I'm very excited to see how this all turns out, since we got a little bit of a time skip to now having these lead characters being older and seeing what they get into. Seems like maybe we're trying to do school stuff. There's so many elements that I feel like it was far more dense than I was expecting, but I love it, okay? I am not too intimidated to want to just dive back into the series. I just need to prepare myself for what I was about to walk into. So I got tissues, I got tea, get settled in. We're gonna enjoy this episode. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I was like not ready for Netflix to come at me. I'm like excited, but also like, how devastating is this going to be for me emotionally? Probably a lot. I, again, have heard a lot of really good things about this series. Loved the first episode and like a bunch of the cinematography and stuff. But considering we had the like flashback of her older, she was like missing her mother, her family and everything, I'm just... Don't tell me anything I don't want to know, but don't spoil things, but I'm just like holding my breath a little bit, you know? I'm sure there are like less intense K-dramas as well. Like I'm sure there's ones that are just vibes. Wow. You're doing a great job. I like how she's like, don't help me. He's so cute though. Yeah, she doesn't want help, but he's gonna help anyway, because he's always been a sweetie pie. I like how he looks pained though. He's just like, why is there conflict? Oh. Let's say, did we bring her shoes? I love how the shoes were like flattened so you could like slip them on. Like flats. We've all been there. The way that he just helps her though, he's just like being sweet. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I feel like we're protesting about something that didn't even come up. I love that little rebellion of like correction. You're not quite in Seoul. I don't know, I seem like you're protesting a lot. He didn't even bring up this topic. He's just looking for a fight and he's just like... Oh! Cute. Aww! Hang on. Is it gonna be cute? Because I don't know if I can take that. Look, I love a cute love story. I've said before and I'll say it again. My favorite is friends to lovers. Anyway, I will also take a casual enemies to lovers. The teasing. I don't know. Like been fools for generations. I was like, maybe from one side it might be moving on to bigger, brighter things, but the smile though. She's like, like, are you saying that that's what I did? No way. This is so pretty though. Oof, powdered milk, man. Been there. I grew up around dairy farms. Oh, anything but you. That's what he's looking at. Ooh, like awkwardness too. Okay, ask permission. But like, I understand that we're like, it took a lot for us to get to any move. We're taking a lot of steps really fast though. After years of not. Oh, cute. They're awkward. Earnest though. I'm just like, not neither of y'all seem to know what's happening right now. Cute though. At least someone made a move. Is that the name of the episode? Ah, okay. I was gonna say like the plants and everything. Do you? All grown up now? Is this like us flashing forward? Keeping track of timelines, or trying to at least. You know what? Having food is your priority. Go for it. So will we have kids at some point? But we didn't get to see who the father was. I'm assuming intentionally. Smooth. Well done. Oh, we were trying to small talk. We might need to focus on walking them. What a reaction. We're trying to play it cool, and now we're just like happy. She's so cute. Just living on the. Sorry, that's what you were saying. I got distracted. Living on the excitement. Twitter pated, one might say, especially springtime. Oh dear. We caught with someone we should not be with. This seems like a lot to get involved with. Not sure this is the way to deal with it. We going to consult with a grandparent? Or just escape? I don't know what you're contributing to this other than added stress, sir. Ooh, justified. I like this stuff. I'm like, I don't know, but that and like, look, she takes after her mother. She's going to fight you on this. Throwing around a lot of morality things for someone who doesn't seem to understand the concept. He's a little bit of a deadbeat. Seem very quiet now. He does have a type of women who will put him in his place, though. But I like before we had her with like the pearl necklace, which was like in the first episode with her mom, like had to borrow one, right? So like obviously a woman who has like a little bit more stability than Asun's mother did. She wants to escape though. Ugh. It's a hard life though. Oof, what a sentence. Oh. The mention of like her father, and that's when we get the like tear fall. Not for her though. How do you move on from that though? And like someone so important and like central to who you are, you lose them at such a like pivotal moment. And you're like, I'm going to continue to work and like escape and like do this thing that made my mother like light up when I talked about it. Oh, you can't just run up to him and start crying. He panics at eye contact. I love how this is a parallel of her when she was at school though, and she like lost the election. The drama. Boy, you'd better like hug her or something. Yeah, we feel a little bit trapped because of that too, wouldn't we? Declaration. Are we trying to be literary? He's trying to be realistic, okay? He's practical. Though it is like a difference between them of him being like practical, let me solve the problem, and her being like poetry and literature. There you go. He's also like honest. Again, like the lie there, him being like, I can't lie. He's like, this is what I got. ridiculous and I love it. I don't know, y'all might be able to escape together eventually. I gotta keep track of the dates. I can't remember. So we're avoiding instead. Is this what we had at the end of the last episode where they were like running? Are you running away? Escaping? Avoiding a fight instead of trying to win it? A little parallel with the heels again. And the hair clip. I like that they just see her. Are we intentionally I was like, are we intentionally dressing like Minok? Was that her name? The like woman that her like stepfather was with? Complicated dynamics, but like, are we taking the jewelry to sell it or just to like escape? Just how long, like the sheer amount of rings. Okay, but I don't know if theft is the way that we should be going. He's like shaking, which is such a like little thing, but it makes sense for him that he's like adrenaline and also like he's like, this is wrong. Oh, we took the picture. He's like, I need to focus on things that aren't the craziness that we are doing. Remember when they talked about how he might run away and elope or something? In the night? We might have been onto something with that one. Yo, 19? Are you supposed to be 19 right now? That's a crazy decision to make. His little smile of like, this is crazy. I've never been more alive. Which is still like a true like introvert, has never done anything bad in his entire life. Ooh, careful. Is the safety pin important? I like having the plant in the like through the like bricks or whatever. I know it's not exactly what they were, but it's like a you know, life continuing despite you know, other things getting in the way. I was gonna say, we had the whole election thing that was going on before in the last episode. Yeah, that does complicate things, doesn't it? Especially if you're coming from Jeju. Yeah, looking to like Runaways while there's stuff going on politically would also not help your case. Standing up to him. She's never good at the whole like being meek. You got an audience. Calling his bluff though, being like, what are you gonna do? We're in the middle of the ocean. Play cool. Play cool. He seems a little bit shocked by that. I'm having to deal with like the idea of them being actually married or perceived as married. I love the comedic beats in this one though. Like some of it's just like the drama, like a little bit of over the top, and I'm here for it. But it's after the intensity of the last episode. Does she have like stains on like her fingertips? It's not technically a lie. He's not good at a lie. Y'all are gonna have to come. Y'all didn't come up with a story. She likes books. Couldn't have coordinated something. Mm-hmm. You're gonna end up in a bit of a seedier place if you don't have like ID and stuff. Sure. That's cute. I love they're both just like, don't overreact. Don't do anything to make them change their mind. Just take the generosity and back away. Oh, I like that we're getting some compassion, even though I'm like, we did do it like a little bit of crimes. We did kind of steal, and we are kind of lying, but still. He doesn't really do that. I think you might. I mean, again, he was just like, there are some fights worth fighting and some that aren't. Ooh, the little detail with like the lighting, right? Of like changing it when he like says like, I was worried that it would be like she'd give you grief, like that would be the issue, and then we get the lighting shift, which is like practical in world, but also like shows that there's like a shift in her perspective there. Oh, I don't think he's thought this through, but he's also being a sweetie pie. Reliable. Oh, his little smile from that. The little subtle acting in his face is so cute. Oh, a little slight, but we like to see him standing up for himself. I like that everyone's smiling just like slides a little bit info in. Oh, and being like, I'm gonna sleep all the way over here. You were not actually married. I mean, my God, risque. I'm joking. God, the wallpaper. Boy, there were so many ways for you to have moved that mat over, and you did it in like the most ineffective way possible. I was gonna say, but she's gone? Oh, so we're like, we're petty like that. Like, yeah, I might have been stolen from, but so was she? Or the drama? I mean, it is quite a dramatic story. I mean, I like that we have the tangerines given the name of the series. We're trying to hunt her down. She's like, I ain't no snitch. Look, I think it's a complicated family dynamic, but I feel like that mean like I don't know. I don't know what they look like. Couldn't tell you. The real one. Yeah. Of the like apprehension of like, are we gonna have to pay for this later? Are we gonna pay for this now? Oh, he is not gonna do well with this conversation. Yeah, like he's gonna be like, please stop. Look, he can't again. He can't handle direct eye contact. He can't be having this conversation. Uh, Look, we were gonna be sleeping on opposite sides of the room. There's so many patterns going on. Oof, we slept in our makeup that kind of night, huh? Oh, we turn it so that it was helping her. Oh, or did we wreck it last night? I don't know. I feel like the generosity will run out at some point. Look, even the most generous people are like, eventually, you gotta pay back in some way. Gotta show generosity for generosity. Yeah. I'm sure she did. Oh, the safety pin. Yo, where's your bag? With all the things that you stole? Was it all whose? To thieve the thieves? Wow, that face of like us. Oh, it's all. Yep, seems like niceties. Yeah, this all seems like some kind of ploy. Oof. Ooh, checkmate. Yeah. They saw like young kids, desperate, without anything, not knowing what they were doing, right? Wait, what did the poster say? You don't know. Good transition. Ooh, do we know that they're missing? Ooh. It has the picture of her mom in it, right? Ooh, we're standing up. Hold on, he raised his voice. Ooh. Um, it's not proof though. Gotta prove that a crime happened. You gotta catch them in the act. Oh dear. We better find that picture. I mean, you kind of are now. Sure, romanticize it. Oh, yeah, maybe not Hansel and Gretel, though. He's like, I don't know what that is. I don't know the story. Poor thing. Look, to be fair, I was also like, let's just accept kindness. Because I want to believe the best in people. Not exactly. Yeah. He's like, what? Yeah, she kind of tried to eat them. He looks horrified, to be fair. Are we, like, gonna be on a mission now to live happily ever after? It's another unsuspecting person. We're on a mission now. It's personal. I'm here for it. I love that shared look of like, oh, we know exactly what we're gonna do. Because there's one thing that Gwansik is like justice and fighting for what's right. Mm-hmm. And those rapscallions will come back. Gonna call them punks and thieves? We'll show you. The music cue too of them like sneaking in. Yeah. Show generosity. Save them. Not suspicious at all. They're like, don't fall for it. She's gonna wait till the light turns out and then they can rob her. Especially if you've been drinking. Ooh. There's like a bunch of wallets that they've stolen that they just have up there in the light. Brazen. Oh, he's eating. Oh, are we stress eating? Or are we like excited again? Oh, poor thing. Yeah, he's dealing with a lot of emotions. You got this. Ooh, that got the shaking to stop. Life of crime. Okay, but you might want to like deal with the food. But I don't want anyone choke him. That was a suck to film too, because the food on set is never good. Oh, that was cute. The little like handshake. Be so careful. Look, he just needs a little help sometimes. Yeah, I'm like, it'll probably be hidden somewhere out of sight. Look, he's not built to be a thief, okay? And that's all right. The lighting. I was crawling on the floor. I get this to be quiet, but like, uh. All right. I wish she's trying to hold this operation together. I also love that she has the pants on under the dress of like, I'm gonna take all the clothes I have and also, ooh, I just don't, yeah, the pin. And also be like, practical. Dresses are pretty, but you can't do a lot of thieving in them. Run! Run! Oh, jeez! I wasn't expecting her to like get tackled. Wow. Yeah, she said before how far she could run. I don't know, don't go towards the guy who's swinging stuff. He's not a fighter. You should be fighting back though. I'd be kicking, screaming. Ooh, yeah, we don't even. I was gonna say, what happened to our shoes? Because we were holding them and then we just ran for it. I don't know, I feel like there's a plan. Oh. It's like a man who has made up his mind. He's usually a little bit cautious and slow to making a decision. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, fight back! Dang, boy! I wasn't ready for him to, like, jump up using props and things. Alright. I don't know, do we have a preview? I know there's, like, credits. I don't want to miss, like, a preview or something. Yeah, there's so much time left. I don't know if there will be anything, but I want to know. But that was such a fun episode. Like, I don't really know what I was expecting, but I was maybe expecting it to be a little bit sadder. Hang on, I know this is gonna mess up my timer, but I'm just gonna skip through to see if there's anything. Because it's a lot of minutes. No. Okay, we're good. Like I was saying, just such a fun episode. I loved it so much. I wasn't ready to laugh so much, and I'm not sure if it's intended for all the comedic beats or if it's just there's so much like heightened emotion. And I know that some of that just comes with like dramas in general, let alone K-dramas and everything, but I loved it. I loved their like relationship that we got like little pieces of when they were kids, and I like that this when they're grown up but they're still like young and they still haven't experienced a lot of stuff, that it's copying what it was like when they were kids. It hasn't really matured in terms of the way that they like talk to each other and interact with each other, because they just haven't had that experience yet at this like standstill in their like friendship, begrudging friendship in some ways, right? From when they were kids to this episode where we see them starting to actually talk a little bit more and get along with each other. And yes, they're like running off together, which is very young love, first love kind of thing, but mostly being like, I want something more for myself than being stuck here. And I'm interested to see how like Gwansik, right? I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly and I apologize, but I'm curious to see how his story develops, because he doesn't seem to have something that he really wants, right? In terms of the same way that Aesun does, right? She's very much, I want to escape Jeju, I want to go to Seoul, I want to go to school, I want to learn all these things, I want to have a life that is like bigger than just the one that I grew up with and the one that my mother had. And I'm just not sure what his motivation is, other than he just seems to be very like caring and compassionate and wants to take care of people, and obviously feels for Aesun and has feelings for her, but also just has general compassion for her and has seen some of what she's gone through and wants to be helpful. So I'm interested to see how his character develops and how we see him shift as he like gets more experiences and just kind of comes of age, right? What, they were supposed to be like 19? That's still super young. I say as somebody who has a few years on 19, right? So there's still lots of things that you don't know at that point, and you think that, but you not fully, and especially if you come from somewhere that is a little more like contained community wise, and then you're like out in the big world, what does that mean, and like how do you navigate that space? So it was fun to see this one where they were very much emulating what the like child actors did with their characters and showing like the same kind of personality even though they're grown up, because they have that sheltered experience so far, and we're seeing them deal with things in a way that feels like play acting at growing up, dressing a certain way, and like we just have to be assertive and we just have to say the right things. But like even seeing them going to this like hotel, I'm not exactly sure what the term would be for it, but staying overnight at this establishment, of seeing them get stolen from there. As a kid, you expect people to like look out for you, right? You expect the adults around you to be like taking care of you, looking out for you, trust adults in positions of like authority, right? So when they give you a smile and they say, we'll take care of you and we'll feed you, you're like, sure, because you're a kid, right? It's fun to see like the intentional like parallel there, and to see how they might change and stay the same in some aspects as the series goes on. But I love that whole scene of them sneaking in and being thieves. It was definitely not noticeable at all, not suspicious in any way. To see how things pick up in the next episode as the story continues to develop, but delight so far. I love just getting to see the like interactions between our two main characters. I was having a lot of fun because she exaggerated facial expressions and everything. Bogum, right, is the lead actor in this. He had some great little subtle things, because I think for his character, who is a little more introverted, a little more closed off like to himself, a little bit more like tentative in his expressions, you need to have those like little subtle things of like little facial expression changes and like the little like shaking his hands before drawing any attention to it. It was just him like running on adrenaline and anxiety, and even just the posture, the way that he holds himself, all these kind of little things that add into the character, because he's not going to have this like big reaction to things that are going on. So I think that he did a really good job with that. But I'm loving this series so much, and I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this place to go into my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so next time I post a When Life Gives You Tangerines reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.